My name's Monroe. You've probably already noticed that I have incredibly blue eyes.
I've been writing the script for months now, on and off between other scripts, trying to figure out how to make the Duke work, and I realized that I was really overthinking it, and you've had 11 fucking years to figure it out, and you still can't, Randy. This video is only this short because the solution to Duke's already been made into a game plenty of times, and not only as games either, but even as a movie franchise that's been drinking Corona at us and telling us about family for over 10 years, and I cannot believe we've literally had the closest facsimile to the Duke since John fucking McClane, and we still don't have Duke back in any meaningful way.
No.
I have a hard time believing that Gearbox CEO and alleged special picture flash drive collector Randy Pitchford saw the massive amount of monies that the Doom and Wolfenstein revivals made and thought to himself, man, there's no way that my massively popular and fan favorite Duke could do that. The only rationale I can come up with is you're too stupid to figure out what direction to take, so let me help you. Here are 4 ways that Duke Nukem can be brought back into the spotlight by highlighting games within its genres.
If I want to kill myself, I will. It's not hard to die. I could do it like right now.
By highlighting games within its genres that have already successfully done this, and even a movie pitch. But who the fuck am I compared to any other jabroni that's never made a game before? Well, I have made games before, in Game Maker and RPG Maker, so I'm pretty much as qualified to make a Duke game as Randy, but I don't have the license.
First-person shooter.
Duke, believe it... Fuck me, man. Duke, believe it or not, would make an excellent FPS game. There are many FPS games that could be great templates for the high-flying, bombastic energy that Duke is known for, but instead of looking at the really obvious Doom Eternal, I say we stay right within your greasy wheelhouse and use the Borderlands series as a template. As someone who's not a fan of the Borderlands series personally, I have a hard time saying that, but after thinking about why I don't like the Borderlands series, I can definitively say it's not the gunplay that makes me feel that way, it's 100% the unbalanced and boring RPG elements. Well, strip those, Duke doesn't need them. The guns for the most part are punchy enough, the environments are big enough to facilitate the set pieces the Duke would need. Hell, even the cell shading wouldn't even feel that bad in a Duke game since he already has the over-the-top action hero vibe like a comic book. Also, if you decide to go the first-person shooter way, 2 big things. Don't stop continuity between this game and the past games, and yes, that includes forever, and don't have Duke get knocked out between levels.
That's the last time I do any role-playing.
That is the most lazy fucking transition I've ever seen, and I hate it. Make transition levels, ships, airplanes, trains. They've all been done before, you can put a new twist on them. Sorry, I'm actually tired, thinking about how many times I fucking blacked out in Duke Nukem Forever. Fuck off. The biggest problem with the last first-person shooter Duke Nukem game, Duke Nukem Forever, is that instead of feeling like I was playing a dynamic, fast-paced action hero, I felt like I was playing a shitty Half-Life 2 clone. And I know Duke hates valve puzzles, but that's what it felt like. Anyway, that's my pitch, Borderlands. Both
blackjack and hookers.
Side scroller.
Hey Bubby, did you know that Duke Nukem didn't start off as a Doom clone, but a Contra clone? A new Duke Nukem side-scroller would be fun. I think the last good Duke Nukem game was one, so I actually don't mind retreading that same arena. But honestly, if you go this route, I'd prefer you look toward games like Metroid vs. Rad Rogers, which Duke actually cameoed in, I think, which is neat, I guess. A more bloody, sprawling Metroid-type game would fit the aesthetic of Duke nowadays more so than Rad Rogers or Contra. The levels could be more dynamic, and that way you could give Duke a grappling hook and a jetpack for movement. And I personally think this isn't how I wouldn't want Duke to come back, but I definitely wouldn't mind. Also, Duke's monster truck wouldn't work well in this medium, so don't add it.
Third-person action game.
Saints Row has abandoned the over-the-top hijinks of 3 and 4 for more grounded tale like in 1 and 2. That is gonna piss some people off. So I think this is the perfect time to slot our blonde badass back into the hole they left behind.
We're just done with phrasing, right? That's not a thing anymore?
I actually made a joke trailer for a Duke Nukem game using Saints Row 4, and the more I look at it, the more that doesn't even need to be a joke. Saints Row 3 and 4 showed you could do a sprawling city with personality, funny cutscenes, and a badass protagonist filled with sex shops, strip clubs, and fast action. Every time I play it, I just wonder again and again, why Duke doesn't have a game like this. He's been a third-person action game in the past, so the precedent is there, and the third-person action games are hotter now than ever. I mean, just think of Spider-Man and Just Cause, and people have been begging for a prototype revival forever. Come on. Also, Duke's monster truck gets blown up.
Movie.
I heard there was a Duke Nukem movie with John Cena in development for a while there, and it just didn't happen for whatever reason. Whatever, dude. John Cena is it right now. He's the guy, and he looks just like the Duke.
We hit the room, me and my crew, and it was cool until we bumped into.
And he's been in the Fast and Furious movies since Fast 5 Forward have basically just been Duke Nukem movies. Come on, we got like a perfect template. Literally get Justin Lin to direct, get John Cena to be Duke, and Ryan Reynolds to be Captain Dillon. Easy. What's the story? Who the fuck cares? Okay, maybe Duke is driving his monster truck, and then his monster truck gets blown up by aliens. Perfect story.
Final points.
Alright, here's some last points I'd like to hit just real quick before I forget. Like, they don't really slot into anywhere else, I don't think, but John St. John is still working. I know that for a fact. I met him 4 days ago at the time of writing, and my god is he handsome. Stop fucking around and get this big guy back into action. Make sure, no matter the medium, that Duke saves the babes. This is like real important because that's Duke's whole thing, and we didn't really do a lot of that in Duke Nukem Forever. If you don't go with my sandbox idea and you decide to go to multiple cities, states, countries, or whatever, don't pick places we always go to. I know how to get anywhere in New York City, and I have never been there. That is solely from video games, as the people watching me don't allow me to watch movies, but I sneak a couple sometimes. No more twins. No more fucking twins. Oh my god, it's gross and uncomfortable and I hate it. Why would you want siblings to have intercourse?
I wish incest porn had a more mainstream appeal. For a friend of mine.
Nods to other games from Duke's era and even current games will be pretty cool. Not like the lazy ass ones we did in Duke Nukem Forever. Bit crushing is obviously something we all love about the Duke.
You play retro shooters because you feel nostalgic. I play it because I can't afford new ones. We are not the same.
But I mean, it's current year. Don't. And don't forget to give Duke
the exaggerated swagger of a black teen. It gives me goosebumps every time.
Building a new Duke game may seem like a Herculean task, but trust me, with a little elbow grease, imagination, and hard work, anything is possible. And I believe in you, Randy. You got this. Or literally just sell the IP, you greasy, greedy fuck.